One of the most frustrating parts about sales is spending too much time with people who are not the right fit for your product or service, or secondly, having people who are not a good fit actually buy your product or service. So inside of my sales coaching gym community, I remember recently said their biggest struggle was getting the right people to buy what they're selling. And I see that could happen two ways. You're making sales, but people are not sticking around. They're refunding, or they're not continuing on, or working with them as a coach or consultant, or even in your membership community becomes challenging. Or secondly, you're now starting out the process and you're thinking about what is it I need to do to make sure I spend my time attracting the right people to me. Either way, the fix comes down to two things. If you're making sales and the people you're selling to are not the right people for your offer, or not the type of people you want to work with, that's a key sign that your messaging and your positioning of your product or service, how you talk about that product or service and offer, is totally out. There's a disconnect between the people you're attracting to you and what actually you're delivering. So when they get into your ecosystem as a paid client, there is that conflict, and that's why the relationship is not working out. So basically, you're showing up either in the wrong crowd or you're attracting the wrong crowd to you. And I'll share with you a fix on how you can position yourself with the right messaging and show up in front of the right people and have them qualify themselves. The second part of this is you may be new and you're trying to figure out exactly what do I need to do in order to attract the people to me that are willing to purchase or enroll in my coaching programs or buy my course or join my membership program. And oftentimes what I see is a lot of new entrepreneurs, they go too broad. They want to help everyone, which I know it's pretty cool to think I can help everyone with this solution. But the broader your message is the more diluted it is. An example of that, I recently worked with a client who is a coach, health coach for women, and she's created some amazing results with the clients that she has. She can help women from 20 to 80, but women 20 to 40 may be looking to lose weight for a different reason than women 40 to 80. Or women in their 20s may be looking to lose weight for a different reason than women in their 40s and their 50s. So because she's so broad, her message is being diluted. Now, what I recommend there is really getting specific onto what's the problem you help for a specific group of people. So you can narrow that down. Now, the fear is, I'm going to miss out on people. You tend not to miss out because if you're creating results for that specific group and that solving a specific problem, guess what? You attract other people who are closely aligned to that group, that niche that you're focused on, who are closely aligned. They want the same results and they're having the same challenges that you're solving for. To find the right clients and customers who are going to buy your programs or join your membership or buy your courses is really getting clear on what is the problem you solve, the specific problem you solve, getting clear on the outcomes that you deliver, and who is it you solve it for. So for an example, for me, I help coaches who've been in business for at least 2 years learn how to enroll more clients efficiently by naturally being themselves. I teach a process that allows them to do that. The problem I'm solving there for those coaches, they've been in business, they've had some experience, but they're still struggling with enrolling clients on a consistent basis. Or they're struggling in their sales conversations, or their selling process is not tight, especially when they're selling on a call, on a Zoom. So I help them fix that, put it together, and get some amazing results. Right? You can see some of those results on the channel. To fix both of those problems, you're attracting clients, you're making sales, but it's the wrong people that are buying your programs and you're not having fun working with them. Or you're new and you're concerned about, okay, how do I find the right people? There's a simple fix. And you may have heard of it. It's called the I help statement. It's using that I help statement to really help you identify and get clear on who you help, I serve, I work with. And that statement looks like I help ideal client achieve this specific outcome without frustration or pain that they want to avoid. I help my ideal client achieve the specific result without the frustration and pain they're trying to avoid. So the example for me, I help experienced coaches enroll more clients consistently without feeling salesy. So for my client, the example I used earlier, she helped women of a certain age lose a certain amount of weight in a period of time without having to give up certain things. So do you see how that I help statement really help you get clear on who you help? Now, when you're clear on who you help, it does a couple things. The first thing, it helps your audience to qualify themselves. Oh, this is what this person helps with. I'm a good fit, and they raise their hand. It also helps you create your marketing material, create your content, create your videos, your social media posts, speaking directly to that pain that person's having. And that when you do that, you tend to attract those people to you. They tend to raise their hand. So when you get into a sales conversation, it's more than likely with the right person, and it's just guiding them through the process and understanding how is it that you can help them. So speak their language. Describe the problem, describe the results they're looking for in the way that they describe it. And one thing, the other thing you can do is as you share your content, as you share your offer, this offer is for your good fit if, and you position it that way. You tend to allow people to filter themselves out and then put yourself in a position to talking with the people who are more likely to move forward with what you're offering. So if you've been selling to people or having conversations with people who are not a good fit for what you're offering, simplify the process. Start with clarity. Help yourself get clear as to who is the ideal client for me. Who do I want to work with? What is the problem I want to solve? What are the outcomes that they want to have? How can I help them get those results? And from there, the sales process becomes a lot easier because you develop clarity as to who you want to serve, exactly what problem you want to solve, and you have proof that you can solve that problem. If you have questions, you can drop them below, or you can join us in the Sales Coaching Gym community. And that's a place where you get some resources to go further and go deeper into understanding how you can sell in a way that's authentic and natural and aligned to you and your personal values. That link is down below.